pinche partido. Now, there's one thing I want you all to know. Court has changed. In the distant future of 2016, juries are gone. People got tired of them. People got tired of criminals getting away scot-free because of the general mouth-breathing public. Juries were done away with. Now, the decision lies in the hands of a singular judge. People are railroaded through the court system. Investigations are sloppy. On August 4th, Cindy Stone was killed in her apartment, shortly after returning from Paris, France. The man who killed her, Frank Sawit, a thief who poses as a newspaper salesman, decides to pin the blame on her boyfriend, the unfortunately named Larry Butts. Larry's only hope is his childhood friend, Phoenix Wright, a lawyer fresh out of law school, and Phoenix's boss, Mia Fey. I proudly present to you, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the musical.
Chief, hi.
Made it on time. I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. It's not everyone that would take on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your clients as well.
Thanks. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Isn't that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. We were great together, Nick. A real Mark Anthony and Cleopatra. Romeo and Juliet.
Didn't they both die?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
Of course. It says right here in the autopsy report that the unfortunate victim, Miss Cindy Stone, was killed by blunt force trauma to the head at approximately 4 o'clock p.m.
And the murder weapon. Please enlighten us, Prosecutor Payne.
Of course. The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker, a homemade gift from the defendant which was found lying next to the victim. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call on a witness who can prove Mr. Butts' guilt. Frank saw it. You were selling newspaper subscriptions door to door that day, were you not? Please, tell us what you witnessed.
Yes, on the day of the murder, I saw that man fleeing from the apartment. He was in such a hurry, he left the door half open. Of course, I found it suspicious, so I glanced inside and saw a woman lying on the floor, dead. I tried to call the police, but her phone wasn't working. I had to find a public phone in the nearby park to call.
Incidentally, the witness's cordless phone wasn't working due to a blackout at the complex, which lasted from noon to 6 p.m.
Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Chief, what can I do against eyewitness testimony?
You've got the evidence in the court record, right? Find a contradiction and then raise an objection.
Got it. Wait, do what?
If your client's innocence, this testimony is fiction, so check your court record for the contradiction. It's time to take control. The story is clearly phony. Present something to poke a hole in the testimony.
I see.
The witness is clearly lying to throw you off your case. So find a contradiction to rub in his smug face. And after you have made your careful selection, present evidence as your aid and yell objection.
So let me get this straight, Mr. Sawyer. You looked into the apartment and saw that the woman was dead. How did you know? She may have just been unconscious.
Well, I mean, she was lying completely still on the ground, and there was blood everywhere.
Blood? Everywhere?
It was obvious she was gone. I was too afraid to move. I couldn't even go inside. I was completely frozen in fear.
You didn't go inside. That's probably the fastest contradiction that I've ever heard.
Then you've got to point it out, right? What you need to achieve is to grab the court's attention. In order to make them believe, you must create some tension. How dare the witness tell a lie while being on the stand? Look in the eye and bang your desk loudly with your hand.
Hold it! You say you
You see, the phone was on a shelf next to the door. I didn't go inside. I didn't go any further than the doorway.
You've got him right. Don't let him slither between your fingers.
Like I said, I found her exactly at 1 p.m., found out the phone didn't work, and went to the park to call.
You say you found her dead at 1 o'clock?
You've got him right. Congratulations.
Wait, what? I don't understand. This testimony clearly condemns your client.
Give me the chair!
Now this judge is rather old. His hearing's not so fine. He's slowly getting bald, and he needs some kind of sign. So go out on a limb, get his mind to linger. Just focus and then point to him with your index finger.
Take that, Mr. Starr. The autopsy report plainly states that the victim's time of death was 4 p.m. Care to explain this 3-hour gap?
I don't understand. I was absolutely sure it was 1. 4? That's impossible. I heard the time.
Excuse me, how did you hear the time?
A television show that announced the time.
A television show. During the blackout?
I must have made some kind of mistake. You're right. I didn't hear the time. I saw the time. On the murder weapon, the clock!
Witness, the murder weapon was a statue, not a clock.
And again, you are wrong, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon is indeed a clock. It says the time aloud. I didn't bring it up because I thought it was an unnecessary detail.
Mr. Wright, it appears your argument is moot. Do you have anything to add?
And at last, this case finally begins to unwind. You know what to do, right?
Let's do it, Chief.
The witness is clearly lying to throw you off your case. So find a contradiction to rub in his smug face. And after you have made your careful selection, I'll present evidence as you hate and you.
Objection! Your Honor, the only way the witness could have known that that statue was a clock was to hold it in his hand. In other words, Mr. Sawhitt did indeed enter the apartment. You held this clock in your hand, didn't you, witness?
What?
When you struck her on the head with it. For some reason, it gave you the wrong time. 3 hours behind. But you can't get it out of your head. That voice that spoke when you killed her was burned into your memory.
This is completely outrageous.
The time is 8:25.
Prosecutor Payne, please tell me the time.
11:25.
3 hours behind. The same as your 3-hour gap between 1 and 4.
You're forgetting one critical thing, Mr. Attorney.
What?
Unless you can prove that the clock was running fast on the day of the crime, you don't have a case. Even I know that.
You see, Rookie, all your theories are nothing but conjecture.
Mr. Wright, unless you can present further evidence, I cannot allow you to indict this witness.
I take time from my busy schedule to come down here, and you treat me like a common criminal? You lawyers are slime.
I can't prove that the clock was stolen the day of the crime.
Well, no, but that doesn't mean that you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume that the clock was slow and then think through it. Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof.
The court will now come to order. Mr. Wright, have you prepared a closing statement?
Right?
I can do it, Chief. I have, Your Honor. The validity of Mr. Frank Solid's testimony has been called into serious doubt to cross-examination, as well as the legality of his presence in Miss Stone's apartment. However, the prosecution has mentioned that I cannot indict the witness without any further evidence.
That's right. You haven't got a leg to stand on, unless the clock was slow.
I'm not finished. The defense is prepared to prove without a shadow of a doubt that that clock was indeed wrong on the day of the crime.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
This is my proof. Miss Stone took that clock with her when she traveled, meaning the clock was not 3 hours slow, but 9 hours fast. The exact time difference between here and Paris, France. That's why you heard the wrong time when you killed her in her own apartment.
Oh, objection! This claim
Mr.
is...
Sawhitt, you broke into Miss Stone's apartment thinking the occupant was on vacation. Then when she walked in on your dirty work, you picked up the clock and silenced her. Later on, you fabricated an alibi for yourself, setting up Larry Butts to take...
No! You with your objections and contradictions. Just who do you think you are? All right, yes, I admit it. I went to her apartment. I was there when she came in, and she just wouldn't stop screaming, so I...
You hit her with the thinker.
No!
Order! Order! Officers,
stand trial at a later date, but in the light of his confession, the court must find the current defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Court adjourned.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock that he gave Mia.
I have some business to take care of this evening, but afterward, would you like to meet for dinner? My sister's in town, so we're meeting up. We can turn it into your victory celebration.
What? Really?
Of course. You've earned it. Come by my house around 9.
Sure thing, Chief. Oh, Chief, wait.
See you there.
It's over. I did it. I did it! I won it, I still can't believe it. In this field it's tough to excel, but if I have faith I'll achieve it. If I just trust my clientele, challenge everything contradictory, I realize what knowledge is worth. I know now the sweet taste of victory. I know this trial is my rebirth. Here I am, the court and trial behind me. Here I stand, ready to face a new day. And with each passing hour, I'm alive, I'm empowered. I feel that nothing can stand in my way. Here I go, ready to tackle the next case. And who knows if this is all just a dream. But if so, let me sleep, or I'll start counting sheep to prevent a rude awakening. Here I am. When my fears were verified, I felt frankly terrified that this role was not to be. But Chief helped me to rebound, and I turned the case around. I owe her this victory. Mia faced the one who helped me through this battle. This victory is shared between us, it's true. And as long as she's there, she'll sage my despair and help me through. Me and Chief, a team about to turn over a new leaf, and we will proudly stand tall. And with her by my side as my permanent guide, I feel pride and I know I won't fall. Now maybe I'm a lawyer after all. Here I am. Chief, are you ready to go get some grub? She ready to go home?
Wake up.
Who's there?
Wake up. You have to wake up.
What happened?
She's dying. Help her.
I don't know what to do.
Everybody freeze! You're both suspects of murder.
Who are you?
Homicide Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Investigating a little tip I got from the hotel across the street, pal. Don't either of you move an inch. Whoa. What's this? Maya, huh? Does this name mean anything to any of you?
It's my...
Huh? Speak up!
It's my name, sir.
What? Oh, it's all coming together now. A message in blood, written with the victim's last ounce of strength. Case closed, pal. You and I got a date downtown.
What?